So a very unexpected adventure today. I was planning on staying at the house the entire day, just working on job stuff and whatever. But I looked on Facebook on the whale update group, and someone said that there might be an orca up the Smith River. So that's where I am right now. The report was almost an hour ago, probably pretty close to an hour ago. No confirmations yet, no pictures, and it's hard to know how far up the whale could travel right now. People are also saying that there's a cow in the area, but they think it's unrelated. So I didn't have much going on for today, so I'm probably just gonna putt around here for a little bit, see what I can see. It is low tide, so that really limits how far an animal could get up here. But anyway, I'm gonna keep looking around here for a little bit, and eventually I might head out to Winchester Bay just to get to where the Sayuslaw is, because obviously that's where it would have come from. It'll have to head back out that way, if it is up here. No confirmation yet, but I'm crossing my fingers that someone will have eyes on it pretty soon. This would be crazy if there was an orca out here. I would love to see one in the wild. Okay, the past half hour has been like a blur, kind of. But I went up the Smith River Road, got to a spot called Noel Ranch, which is one of the Sayuslaw operated boat ramps along the river there. And got a little past there to a big horseshoe area, and then called it because I was running out of service and I didn't want to keep going up the river not knowing if there were any updates. So I decided to turn around after there. Then I sat in Gardner for a little bit, didn't see anything there, tried to catch up on the updates, still nothing. I did see the dead cow that they were talking about, and unfortunately, they updated the original post and put in a rough location, which said 6.5 to 7 miles up the Smith River, which that's pretty close to where that dead cow was at, but I don't know. Personally, I don't think that dead cow looked all too much like an orca, because when I saw it, it was washed up on the side, and I mean, it was black and white, yeah, but it's definitely not a 30-foot long marine predator. I mean, granted, yeah, it could have been a calf or something, but anyway, saw the dead cow. It was roughly around that area. I'm kind of starting to think that that might have been what some very over-enthusiastic person saw. But right now I'm in Winchester Bay, just kind of sitting at the mouth of the river. I figured if it was an orca, it probably didn't want to be up the river for too long, so eventually it was going to have to come down to here, to the mouth, where it's going to get back out to the ocean. So I'll hang out here for a little bit and try and keep an eye on updates, see if anyone posts anything. If not, I might head out from here, but hopefully someone can find it. I will head back up the Smith River Road if they do have pictures of it confirming it's there. But yeah, guess I'll have to see how it goes. Well, it's been about 3 hours since the search started. It's been an hour since I've last seen an update, at least on the Facebook page that I'm on. Nothing out here. Yeah. The seals are hanging out in the harbor here. I would imagine that they would be tucked further into the marina if there was an orca out here. The only confusing thing to me is if there is an animal all the way up, or a whale all the way up on the river where they said it was, people probably wouldn't want to leave there, and that area doesn't have a lot of really good service. So if it is up there, people probably aren't posting about it and telling everyone else. I would hope that if someone did find it, then they would head back to service and then update all of us, but nothing has been updated for quite a while. I haven't seen anything out here, so my phone's getting low on battery. I might just plug it in and drive up to the lighthouse for a little bit, see at least what conditions will look like from a higher vantage point out on the ocean, and then I might head up the river a little bit, or at the very least make a pit stop at the house, and hopefully by then there'll be an update. But yeah, it's a bummer if it really was just that cow. I was really hoping that it was going to be an orca that I could see up close, but I mean, not much I can do about it. I'll keep an eye on the post and see if anything changes. I did another run up the Scott River Road. I don't think I recorded anything up there. Still nothing. Only saw that cow again. I'm pretty convinced that it's just that cow. Someone called in and wasn't really paying attention, didn't bother to go back and try and look at it. Anyway, I'm up on the Umpqua right now. I figured I'd drive up just a little bit because this is a much bigger river, and if I were a whale that wanted to swim up a river, I'd probably choose this one as opposed to the Smith. So, I don't know. I don't think we're going to see anything today. People seem to not be posting, despite saying they were in the area. So, kind of sounds like no one wants to admit that it's probably not what we thought it was. So, I'll cross my fingers if I see anything promising on the way back towards Reedsport, but I doubt it. Oh well, another time.